Hello everybody and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 Money Method video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my tune that I've made for this car right here, which is, well, another Porsche. And for this one is going to be a Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992. Alright, so the car is on sale in the brand central, so let's go into the brand central and then go into Europe, go Germany, Porsche, so press on that. There you go. Wait for it to load. Once we're in, go into the showroom and scroll to the right a bit, and here it is, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992. So yeah, here it is. Color selection, it has 8 different colors. So we have, well, starting with white, scrolling through, very nice colors. I really like this racing yellow here. The racing yellow looks so nice on this. Anyways, this car right here costs a total of 340,000 credits. Okay, so for the wheels of this car, the rim diameter will be standard size, so 20 inch at the front and 21s on the rear, and then rim width will be standard and the offset will also be standard. Alright, before we continue, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That's not a lot and I really appreciate it. So here is the tune. So we're mainly going to be running racing hard tires. Make sure you guys do get yourself a self-intermediates and heavy wets, because we do need it for the race that we're going to do. For the suspension, fully customized suspension. And here's the setup. I'm just gonna go through this quite quickly. You guys can pause the video so you guys can copy it one by one. Differential, fully customized. Here's the differential setup. Let's go to the right over here. We can't change the downforce, unfortunately. ECU will be normal. Ballast 6 kg. Ballast positioning minus 40. Power restrictor 99%. And the transmission will be normal. So make sure it is a normal transmission. And let's go to the right over here. For the air cleaner, racing air filter, muffler, racing muffler, and for the exhaust manifold it will be racing. For the brakes, brake system will be normal, brake pads will be normal as well. Trust me, the brakes on this car, the standard brakes, are already really good. And then moving on, brake controller, make sure you guys have that installed. Front and rear balance, I like having it at either -1 or just standard old 0. Both feel quite good from my experience. I like, you know, either -1 or 0. And then it's going to the right over here. Clutch and flywheel will be normal. Propeller shaft will be carbon propeller shaft, and that's pretty much it. Can't really squeeze in that many upgrades. I tried to reduce the weight like I always do, because I like my cars nice and light. I tried to add in weight reduction stage 1 and that bumps up the PP so much. I don't know why. Like, the upgrades on this car for some reason bumps up the PP a lot, especially the weight. The weight bumps it up so much. Anyways, that should be everything. Moving on. If you guys were wondering, my race difficulty will be set to easy for this one. Alright, so the race we're going to be doing will be in Europe, so press on that, and on the left side in France, 24 Hours of Le Mans. And here it is, a World Touring Car 700 race. So this race right here is an endurance race, so it is 30 minutes long. Tire and fuel consumption as per usual. And this race right here does have random weather. So yeah, make sure you guys have bought yourself a self-intermediate tires and wet tires, just in case if it does rain. Alright, time for me to tell you guys the strategy that I've gone for and also the way I use this car right here. So first thing first, as per usual, I am going to be pushing out 3 full laps in this car right here. And in order to do that, it is a bit kind of, I'd say a bit tedious. It's not the worst thing in the world, it's actually quite fun once you get used to it. But you gotta put, well, in order to push 3 laps, which is, you know, what I'm doing right here, you need to set your fuel map all the way to 6 for the whole entire race. So that's all the way to lean, and you also need to short shift, not halfway through the rev bar, but a quarter into the rev bar. I will put a red arrow which will show a quarter, like the first quarter of the rev bar. That's when you're gonna shift. So yeah, you have to shift quite early in order to save fuel, just so you can push out 3 full laps in this car right here. If you guys don't want to push 3 full laps and you don't really care, you don't mind pushing just 2 laps only, well, feel free to do it. This is the strategy that I've gone for. You guys don't have to go for the same exact strategy as I did right here. It's all up to you guys. Just have fun with the car, play around with the strategy, and do what works for you. Another thing I would like to add for the strategy that I've gone for, which is, you know, pushing 3 full laps in this car right here, Another thing I'd like to add is that when you're going into a corner, make sure you guys downshift to at least third gear. Do not go any lower than third gear, because if you go any lower, the res is going to be quite high, and that's not what we want, because we want to save fuel. So yeah, when you downshift, the lowest gear you should downshift to should be third. And other than that, just keep an eye on the weather radar and you should be good. Keep in mind, this race right here, the weather is randomized, so because of that, it does make the result of each race different. But hey, just keep an eye on the weather radar and you should be fine. Also, in this footage right here, as you guys can see, at the end of lap number 2, it did start raining. So yeah, right here I'm forced to pit to, you know, get a new set of tires which is more suitable for this condition. Okay, so this car right here, I absolutely loved the way this thing handles, especially on this final part of the track right here. These fast left and right corners, these bends and everything. This car just feels so good when it comes to handling. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, it makes the last sector, like this part of the track right here, it just makes it so much more enjoyable. It's just so much fun. So yeah, this car overall is just fantastic. Also, make sure you guys fully utilize your DRS, don't forget about that. So yeah, this car right here overall is just fantastic. It's just that the fuel consumption is, you know, kind of holding it back. Anyways, let's talk about the penalties that can ruin your clean racing bonus for this race right here. So there's only one, and that is if you pass under a yellow flag. So if a yellow flag ever comes up, don't do anything silly, don't get a penalty from the yellow flag, and you and your clean racing bonus should be good. Fast forward to the end right here. So there you go, timer has reached 0, so this is the final lap, and crossing the finish line, there you go, finishing first place. And here's a payout, there you go, got my clean racing bonus, and this is the time it took for me to complete the race. And that's going to be it for today's Gran Turismo 7 Money Method video. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you all next one, and goodbye.